a sample of your blood.
Who's giving samples? Blood isn't dress goods. You say snip off a swatch, you want to see if it matches the living room drapes?
Don't get excited.
Well, blood isn't orange juice. What do they want to do? Sample it? If they like it, come back tomorrow for 2 quarts?
They want a sample so they can type it.
You're not going to type with my blood. Let him use a typewriter ribbon. Mom!
Hey, Melvin!
Mom!
Hey, get back in line there.
Do you have an appointment? Would you mind waiting just a minute? What's the matter? Aren't you housebroken?
Hey, you don't use makeup, do you?
No, just a little lipstick.
Oh, I'm glad. What's your name?
Hilda Jones.
That's a coincidence. That's my name.
Hilda?
No, Jones. Melvin Jones.
Where were you born?
I don't know.
You don't know where you were born?
Oh, I thought you asked me why was I born. I was born in a bed, I think.
Don't you know?
How would I know? I was just a little baby at the time.
Hey movie gang, welcome back to Lights Camera Classics, where we dive into the timeless treasures of the past and give them a fresh modern twist. I'm your host, Movie Man Gary, and today we're taking a trip back to the golden age of comedy with a spotlight on one of the most iconic duos in entertainment history, Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin. Now, if you're not familiar with these legends, no worries. But picture this. It's the late 1940s and the world is ready to laugh again after World War II. Enter Dean Martin, a smooth, suave crooner, and Jerry Lewis, a wild, zany comedian. When these two teamed up, it was pure magic. Their chemistry was off the charts and they quickly became the kings of comedy. Let's rewind and see how it all began. Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis first met in 1945, but it wasn't until 1946 that they performed together for the first time at the 500 Club in Atlantic City. The act was a disaster at first, but then they improvised. Dean played it cool while Jerry went full manic mode, and the audience went wild for it. They had found their formula.
What do you want me to do? Want me to start bawling you out now in front of all these people?
No, I don't want you to bawl me out. Don't bawl me out because you started arguing the minute I walked out here. You always do that. The minute we come out on the stage, you yell at me, you pick on me, you abuse me. I'm the fool, I'm the judge. I'm always the one that's pushed around, and I'm serious. Why don't you leave me alone?
Listen to me.
Don't you stamp your foot at me, Miriam. You're just as nasty as you. You don't have any consideration for me. I always get pushed around. You don't care that people's got feelings, that's all. I don't mind being a comedian and everything and taking the jokes, but I got feelings. I work hard and everybody knows that nobody on the bottom of
Their partnership skyrocketed from there. They signed with NBC for their own radio show in 1949, The Martin and Lewis Show, which was a huge hit. But radio was just the beginning for these guys. Soon Hollywood came knocking, and the duo made the leap to the big screen. Let's talk about some of their most famous films that solidified their legacy. First up, we have My Friend Irma from 1949.
Try this. Okay. Now, what are you doing out here?
Well, the boss told me to come out and do something, or I do the dishes, so I came out already.
I'm not through singing yet.
Well, don't get mad, Steve. I just came out. I thought I'd work.
Thought you'd what?
Work. W-O-I-K. Work.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Now go back to the table until I'm through singing.
All right, if you're going to keep on singing, would you do me a personal favor and sing the song you sing with the chore?
Chore?
Yeah, you know, when the fellas in the band all stand up together, they sing with you, ah.
C-H-O-I-R is choir.
Oh, I didn't know you said it like that. But I'd like you to do the number anyway, and if you would do the number with the chore, I'd appreciate it.
You would what?
I said if you would do the number, I'd appreciate it.
Why do you leave the last word up in the air? It's the end of a sentence. There's a period there. You don't need it anymore. You would say, I'm going to the corner, not, I'm going to the corner. Who talks like this?
You talk the way you want. I talk that way because, listen.
Could I have that phrase just once more?
I said if you would do the number, I'd appreciate it.
What, are you asking me or you're telling me?
I'm wondering.
This was their film debut, and while they were technically supporting characters, they stole the show. Jerry's slapstick antics and Dean's charming persona were a match made in comedy heaven. After the success of My Friend Irma, they starred in its sequel, My Friend Irma Goes West, 1950. But it was their next movie that truly showcased their dynamic. At War with the Army in 1950 was their first movie where they had equal billing and the spotlight.
What do you think you're cooking around here?
Bean?
Oh, shut up. You've been getting away with murder, and it's got to stop. You understand? Shut up! Just because we were friends before and used to work together, I've been covering up for you. That's got to stop, too. You understand? Shut up! Now get your pack and everything that goes with it, and I want to see you down front in exactly 5 minutes. Understand? Shut up! You're going to go on a long, long journey, and you may not be back this way. Understand? Shut up!
Get your pack and everything goes with it. Be down front in 5 minutes. Understand? Shut up! We're on a long, long trip. We gotta be there soon. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Set in an army training camp, this film is packed with hilarious moments and musical numbers, perfectly highlighting their comedic and musical talents. Next, let's talk about The Stooge in 1952. This film is particularly special because it mirrors their real-life relationship. Dean plays a singer who rises to fame thanks to his goofy sidekick played by Jerry. It's heartfelt, funny, and a must-watch for any fan.
Just so happens we have Jimmy Lyons in our audience today. Let's have him take a bow. Housewife.
Me?
Come on, stand up. Take a bow. Don't be shy. Get up. Come on.
Gee, you're strong.
And who could forget Scared Stiff from 1953?
Larry. Hey, Larry, look over there. There's another panel. I wonder what's in there.
Forget it, Myron. You'll only get in trouble.
Oh, trouble. I'm gonna take a look anyhow. Ha, ha, ha.
What is it, Myron? What's wrong?
What is this, a new language? Myron, there's nothing to be afraid of. It's all been taken care of. Will you take it easy? All right, I'll look. I'll look. Oh! Mary, run! Run, Mary!
This horror comedy remake of Bob Hope's The Ghostbreakers see Jerry and Dean in a spooky mansion full of laughs and frights. It's a perfect blend of their comedic style with a hint of horror. Finally, there's Artists and Models in 1955, a Technicolor extravaganza where Jerry plays a comic book writer with wild dreams, and Dean is his long-suffering best friend. This film is a riot and features some of the duo's best work.
Thank you. I hope the bubbles didn't tickle your nosy.
No, just my nostril.
Your nostril?
Yes, just a little tickle.
You think you have enough there if I want a little slug?
Oh, sure, Rick. I have everything when I'm pretending. You see, I'm just making believe that we're both very rich, wealthy millionaires with money. And you're a very, very famous artist. And I'm a very famous writer, see? And I'm just making believe that we're not even eating beans, just a big, juicy steak. Would you like a piece of my big, juicy steak?
No, I'm up to here. I think I had too much vichyssoise.
That's the idea, Rick. You have to pretend. See, because when you pretend, then your dreams come true. It's just like wishing. Watch. Damp. Oh, damp.
Do that once more.
But like all good things, their partnership eventually came to an end. After 10 years of working together, they went their separate ways in 1956. Both went on to have incredibly successful solo careers, but the magic they created together remains unmatched. So there you have it, folks. Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin were more than just a comedy duo. They were pioneers who set the stage for future generations of comedians. If you haven't seen their movies, do yourself a favor and binge watch. If you haven't seen their movies, do yourself a favor and binge watch a few. You won't be disappointed, I promise. Well, that's all for today's episode of Lights Camera Classics. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button on your way out. It helps my channel grow. And please comment below with your favorite Martin and Lewis moments. I'd love to read them. Until next time, keep laughing, stay classic, and remember,
I'll be back.